All right, let's get right into it. Today, we are talking about a feeling, an urge that is so incredibly common right now, it's actually got a name: doom spending. Yeah, it's that impulse to just buy something, anything really, just to get a little bit of relief when the world feels, kind of overwhelming. So let's just start with a moment of real honesty, just between you and me. Go ahead, look at your phone. How many items are just sitting in your online shopping cart right now? Just waiting. Don't worry, we've all been there. And that's exactly what this is. Doom spending is basically using shopping as a coping mechanism for all the stress about money, about the economy, about what the future holds. And frankly, in a world with sky-high inflation, it kind of makes sense why we do it.
And this is a really important point. This is not a personal failure. You're not bad with money. It's actually a shared experience, a widespread feeling that experts call financial nihilism. It's this deep down belief that the old rules for building wealth just don't apply anymore, that it feels kind of impossible.
To make this feel a little more real, let's talk about two people. We'll call them Allie and Layla. And they're probably a lot like you, or your friends. They're educated, they work hard, they're doing everything they were told to do. But that feeling of actually getting ahead, it just seems completely out of reach. So, what happens? Well, Allie looks at the price of a house and just laughs. It feels like a joke. So, what does he do? He buys the brand new phone instead. It's something he can have. Meanwhile, Layla reads another scary headline about the economy, feels that anxiety creep in, and before she knows it, she's ordered a bunch of expensive skincare. Does any of this sound even a little bit familiar? Okay, so what is actually going on inside our heads when we do this? Well, it's basically a chemical battle in your brain, a fight between two really powerful forces, dopamine and cortisol. So on one side, you've got cortisol, that's your stress chemical. It's just flooding your system with constant financial anxiety. But then you click buy and boom, you get a rush of dopamine, the reward chemical. It's like a hit of instant relief. It gives you this temporary feeling of control. It's basically a short-term painkiller for that long-term stress. And this happens even with the smallest things, like when Ollie is feeling totally overwhelmed by his day and decides to buy that $6 coffee, his brain isn't thinking about the budget. It's just getting a 5-minute vacation from the anxiety. The only problem is that vacation is very, very short because that quick relief, it comes with a very real, very high long-term price. And the true cost isn't just the number on the price tag. It's about something called opportunity cost, what that money could have been doing for you. Let's just pick a number, $500. Maybe it's Layla's big skincare order. Maybe it was a weekend shopping spree. In the moment, it feels good. It feels like you treated yourself. But look at this. That exact same $500, if it had been invested instead, over 30 years, it could have grown to more than $8,700. Every one of those small doom spends is actually a huge withdrawal from your future self. That's the real cost. And this is how the trap works. It's a vicious cycle. You feel stressed about money, so you spend to get that little dopamine hit of relief. But then the credit card bill arrives, which creates even more stress. And around you go, and it just gets harder and harder to get off the merry-go-round. And it's so important to understand that this isn't just about wanting nice things. It taps into something way deeper. There's this great quote from someone named Lakeisha who said that when she shops, she feels accomplished, productive, successful. It's a way to feel in control when everything else in life feels completely out of your control. Okay, so that's the problem. It's real, it's chemical, it's costly. But, and this is a big but, you are not powerless here. So let's talk about a real, actual plan to break the cycle and get you back in the driver's seat. And spoiler alert, it has nothing to do with just having more willpower. It's a 4-step system. Super simple. First, you're going to define what a rich life actually means to you. Second, you're going to become a detective and figure out your emotional triggers. Third, you're going to make it physically harder to spend your money. And fourth, you're going to use a dead simple mental rule to check your impulses. So, step 1, your rich life. No, this is not about private jets. It's about getting super clear on what you truly value. What do you want your money to actually do for you? Is it the freedom to travel? More time with your family? A job you don't hate? When you have a really exciting goal like that little dopamine hit from a new shirt starts to look pretty pathetic in comparison. Okay, step 2 is all about identifying your triggers. Try this. For just 1 week, keep a little note on your phone. every time you get the urge to buy something you don't need, just quickly jot down how you're feeling right in that moment. Stressed after a meeting, bored on a Wednesday night, feeling a little insecure after scrolling Instagram. You'll start to see a pattern, I promise. Next up, step 3, create friction. Look, we live in a world that is designed to make you spend money with a single click. Your job is to fight back. Go into your browser right now and delete your saved credit card info, unsubscribe from all those marketing emails, and move those shopping apps off your home screen into a folder called Don't. Just make it a little bit harder on yourself. And finally, step 4 is the 10-10-10 rule. It's so simple. Before you hit that checkout button, you pause and you ask yourself 3 questions. How am I going to feel about this purchase in 10 minutes? Probably pretty good. Okay, how will I feel about it in 10 months? Probably won't even remember it. And in 10 years? Will this matter at all, or will I wish I had that money back for my actual rich life? So, that's the framework. It's a system that can really help you take back control. But sometimes the very first step in taking control is just admitting there's a problem out loud. So, let's talk about it. I want you to really think about it for a second. What is your doom purchase? What's that thing you bought? Not because you needed it, but because you just needed to feel something else, anything else. What was it? Because here's what we want to do. We want to turn the comment section of this video into a giant anonymous confession booth, no judgment at all. Share your story, tell us what you bought and why you bought it. Let's just get this all out in the open. We're going to be reading through all of them, especially the wildest stories.